and welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Oh my God, got a great show lined up for you. I found some Christmas presents today. Christmas presents worth of news. One big headliner. Citibank's been working on a platform that all the governments in the entire world's money will be running on this particular platform. I'm like, what? Well, we're going to get into that one. There's only a paragraph, and it just lightly touches on it because they're trying not to scare the hell out of everyone. But yeah, all these countries' monies, their CBDCs, we'll get into it. That's just one of the things. I was kind of shocked with that, but hello, Wealth Vision. How are you, sir? I'm doing good. I'm going to be doing a lot better in about 20 minutes from now when I'm knee-deep in the story. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. None of that stuff. Everything on the show is complete and utter bullshit. I lie the whole time. Nothing I say financially makes sense, all right? And if I tell you to invest in something, don't do it, all right? There you go. Buy XRP. Where else can I start? If you're still having problems, which I know we are, look to the bottom left corner of the screen. I want you to fill out a complaint to YT and another complaint to the BBB. Use my number, that complaint number that's in there. Let's try to cut the head off this dragon and take it out. Angel Hendricks testing the donation button and social. Can everybody test that donation button just to make sure it works today? I'll accept anything, even down to 99 cents. All right, because we're just doing a test. I know we had a new person show up today. Gianni, here we go. I love the new shows. The times makes a big difference. I know. I now don't have to miss your shows. Perfect times for me now. Well, I try to make the shows 12 hours apart, so everybody on the world can kind of maybe have to stay up a little later, just a little, or get up a little earlier, rather than not even see it at all. So now you have it. Let's see. I'm just looking through the top chats right now. Got Heather Smith. Welcome to the members video live stream. Love it. Brand new people. That's another millionaire right there. Multi-millionaire right there. Just signed up. If you have questions and you're a new member, go ahead and fire away. If I can get distracted from my show to answer your question, but that's part of the benefits of the membership. Really, it's $5 a month. You can ask a question for free. If I see it, I'd be more than happy to. Some people choose to throw in some money that grabs attention. I can answer it, but I'll try my best for all the top chat people, all the members here, to try to make you as information rich as I can, and then we just have to see what happens in the world. So there you have that. Let me go through. Matt 59 754 Evening Hulk testing the button. That's hilarious, dude. Wealthy Coder's like button work. Button works. Dagger skateboard. Where was that? Dagger skateboards. Kid tested. Mother approved. You better be 18 and up there, buddy. Crypto hodler. Donation button works just fine. Now, if everybody, no, I'm just kidding. Don't everybody do that, but just make sure it does work. Brett Martin works for me. Let's continue with all the lies. Brett, you're going to get financially wrecked if you listen to this channel. I got all kinds of scammy shit to sell you. Have you noticed? On the YT platform, the biggest scammers never have an issue. They can just keep making all kinds of stuff, right? For years. And you got people like me, who I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I lose one channel, and they mess with this channel, and they don't let people do shit like ask a question. They delete the chat box. They do all this shit. Why don't they do it to scammers? I just don't get it. Okay, it makes no common sense to me. The River Jordan, member for 6 months, he says signature bank buyers have to halt crypto ops while Fidelity opens Bitcoin trading to the public yesterday. Congrats, bro. It's happening just like you said. It's all going to happen just like I said. because I know how criminals think, man. I worked in the criminal justice for too many years. All these people in the government are criminals. Our government elected officials are criminals working with criminals in the banking system. Doesn't take a fucking genius cryptoholic to figure out what the fuck these people are going to do. I don't know exactly when, but I can kind of feel when shit happens, okay? Jen, thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. It looks like the donate button works. You push the test button. Steve Austin. Got a celebrity in the house, everybody. Thanks for a donation on the channel. Then we got Hodler. Hodler, looks like the donation button works for you as well. Thank you. Carlos Valderrama. Listening to El Gran Mentiroso. Yes, I'm the liar. And you got Strops. All right, I'll test it too. There, perfect. Strop says his button works. Oh my God, it's too much. Brett Martin, member for 7 months. 7 months of straight lies. Shh, don't tell people, they won't join the channel. They'll think there's just liars going on here. El Professor Hulk, hablo hispano desde el año 1988. Ocho nachos. Okay, let me get into this thing. Where are we going at here before I completely lose my fucking mind? Where are we at? DBS. Oh, I think I found it. Now, I only have like 15 or 20 things across my screen. So I now located the articulo and es aquí. Oh, s'il vous plaît. Do you speak French? Well, oui, oui. Oh my God, you gotta make yourself laugh because sometimes the alternative is to cry. And I'm trying to get rich in this fucking place. Jen drops it while it's hot. Thank you very much. Didn't you just drop something earlier? Yeah. Well, that's cool. Looks like the donate button works. You might want to try it a third time. I'm just kidding. I'm not that greedy. Like a dog growling for a bone. I'm not drinking milk. I'm not drinking anything. Somebody's drinking milk. Says Mr. Okay. There we go. Right there. There's the money. Show me the money. Oh my God, you're going to fucking love this shit. Okay, we're doing a deep dive. At the end, I've got like 5 supporting articles. If I make claims in this show, they're all bullshit. If I make claims in this show, later I'll show the evidence for that. I just can't be going back and forth. When I say, oh, Ripple partner right here, I'm not going to go pull up. It's just too distracting. I'm going to wait till the end of the show. You can write down on a piece of paper if I make a claim or something, and then later you can remind yourself, because I'll go through the proofs here. I don't know if I have 100% of all the proofs, but you already know I'm not here to spread lies that much. All right. All right. This is 17 pages. I've paraphrased it. I got page 1 and 2 of my notes, and then page 3. So I went through the whole report this afternoon. Had a lovely time, by the way. Like a barrel of monkey's fun, right? Let me fold my notes. And right, hold on a second. Henry Brown showed up. Henry Brown, shit. I'm not a financial advisor, says Henry Brown. Thanks for your donation. Then you got Bernard. Thanks for your donation. It's greatly appreciated. Hi, Hulk. When we all will be slaves with lots of money, will we be able to buy whatever we want without obstacles? That one is, look, it's like, we're going to be rich in the short term, all right? And it's going to be great. We're going to love it. We're going to be so damn rich. We buy mansions and shit and fancy cars, and hopefully you guys, everything as well. I want you all to get every other week, see like a good mental health therapist. That's what I'm going to do to keep myself from going fucking crazy. Because when you got all that money and you're high on the money, not some of you guys are probably gonna start getting high, buying like bricks of coke and shit. But I'd avoid all that. Just keep your senses because you're gonna fucking get destroyed. So yeah, Bernard, you're gonna buy whatever the fuck you want and all that. But in the beginning, as time goes on, they're gonna tighten that noose to where you can't spend your money because you belong to the Crypto Hulk channel, or they don't like the way that I talk or something. So it's going to get nasty. We'll talk about that more of that later as we get above 36 cents for an XRP. Hammer down driver. Can I be the official truck driver of the Crypto Hulk channel? I'm not trying to be like that other dude who has the official this and the official that. So we'll reword that sometime in the future. Let's go into the article, but I'll consider that greatly. Now, this is called it's Swiss banking. The title is the deposit token. And this is called New Money for Digital Switzerland. I want you to see this article because the Swiss are running shit, okay? There are some world movers and shakers that live in Switzerland that control this fucking planet, okay? I'm going to show you now how the beginning of the end of the world happens, the world of freedom and able to move about. This crypto stuff will be our best friend and our worst enemy. Just letting you know. In the beginning, it'll be our best friend, but then over time, it'll enslave us. Unfortunately, it will. I don't have a happy ending to this. Well, that's probably a wrong choice of words. I don't ever have a happy ending, but I don't have a whatever at the end of the story here. This is a March 2023 Swiss Bankers Association white paper. I'm going to tell you what, the people working on this particular report, okay, let's have some fun. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Oh, Crypto Hulk, are you having dessert before your dinner? Yeah, I am. Fuck it. So I'm trying to be positive. Scroll all the way down. Okay, now when you hit the bottom, go up a little bit. You're going to see a section that says SBA banks, okay? Swiss, that stands for Swiss Banking Association member banks. I want you to see something. You're going to love it. There's 5 banks joined here. You got Credit Suisse. You've got Julius Baer, another Julius Baer, but we have 2 banks that say UBS. Oh, and that's no BS. UBS Bank, huh? Well, let's do something here. Oh, shiznit. Hold on. Hopefully I didn't F it up. Okay, hold on a sec. So we got UBS Bank. Now, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to just do it anyway there, buddy. I'm going to paste something so you can see it. The elementary entrepreneur, learning a lot from you, Crypto Hulk. Right on. Keep learning. AJ Smith, thanks for your donation. Button works. 100. You take a look at Dent. I have not. I did write on my paper to do, and I was just getting ready to throw this in the garbage. I don't know if I'm going to look it up. It's just, you don't believe, I don't got no time. Like, if I haven't heard of Dent in the 3 years of me studying news and shit, then I'm not going to look it up. But thanks for that. I mean, I'm going to find something, right? I find all kinds of cool ass shit. If I'm not seeing nothing about Dent, there's probably an issue there. Eric M. Almost there. Lock it up, friends. Don't play with your future. Stay ready. Thank you, Hulkster. Cool. So I just sent you that article right there. I want you to scroll down the articulo. And I don't know where it went on my end. I think I lost the article myself. What the hell? Okay, no, it's my second one. Okay. UBS Bank is number 17. Go to what I just sent you. Scroll down to number 17. Bam. UBS Bank. That's right there. And where there's a XRP chat page. Let me show you that one. Look at that XRP chat page talking about UBS Bank. That is another place. I did not find an official announcement, but in the first article I just showed you, they're clearly a partner. At least somebody's done some research and found that there's an XRP chat page. I'm just showing you right here. It's from 6 years ago. It says, I just noticed the Ripple website, and it's probably taken down. I don't remember seeing any press release mentioning UBS as a client. Shouldn't this be a bigger deal? And someone's showing a picture here of our clients. That link, okay, I'll click the link, see where it goes. Of course, I took the page down, of course. All right. So just go with it. UBS is a Ripple partner, and I'm on the very bottom page of our deep dive, which I'm heading back to right now. So you're looking at right here. You've got 2 Ripple partner banks that made this report that we're looking at. You're not going to believe what's in this fucking report. Let's go all the way up to the top. We're going to page 4. We're going to start this thing. You're going to love this report. I'm only going to go over stuff on my notes. So on page 4, I'll tell you like paragraph 1, 2. If you're following along, you could like get a piece of paper and write page 4, paragraph 2, thing. And then you know which pages to go back and to look after later if you want to read them. Okay. I want you to understand something. Brand new people that don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. Or people that are doubtful. Maybe you want to share this program with a friend. Okay. What we're talking about here is the country of Switzerland dictating the future of cryptocurrency, and the banks and the countries of the world and the stock exchanges and all that stuff, derivatives and all that, everything's going to crypto. So you don't have to believe in XRP or anything. You don't have to. You can watch as it happens and miss out on the biggest chance to get fucking rich in the world's history. You know, oh, it's being sued. Why the fuck am I showing a report right here where the country of Switzerland they're going to show you exactly what the fuck's going on. But you've got UBS banks, 2 of them, that's almost half the Swiss bank staff. 2 out of 5 banks is almost half the Swiss banks making this report are Ripple partners. Well, gee, but I'm just concerned. I'm concerned you're too fucking stupid to watch my show. That's what I'm concerned about. But let's continue. I don't want to make you look bad. Read the first sentence. Okay, this white paper focuses on the question of how banks, I don't care, let me continue, can best support the Swiss economy when it comes to settling transactions in digital assets and executing payments in a digitalized society. You don't have to believe in crypto. You can call it whatever you want. You're going to be fucking broke. Don't ask me for money. I'm going to slam the door in your face, okay? Because you were too fucking stupid to watch my program. This is the future being laid out right here. You're going to get so destroyed, it's going to be hilarious when I have to laugh in your fucking face. The Swiss Bank Association is working on the concept of a digital currency in the form of tokenized deposits. We're in the first paragraph still. Based on distributed ledger technology, which is what XRP Ledger is. Okay? This kind of stable coin, now they're calling it a stable coin, would allow for a wide range of new applications. Oh, what kind of new applications? Oh, you'll find out when you're fucking broke and the whole fucking world, the law, all the law department, legal, voting, government, when everything in this whole world, business, this, that, when McDonald's is running on the blockchain, you'd be like, fuck, I should have listened to that Crypto Hulk guy. I'm so fucking broke. I'm a loser. Every time I look in the mirror, it says loser. You don't have to believe this shit. I'm going to keep reading, though, for those that do want to believe. This kind of stablecoin would allow for a wide range of new applications, stuff you have no fucking idea, okay? Third paragraph. Swiss National Bank has stated they see no need to introduce a retail CBDC at present. Now, that's interesting. That's money for us, me and you, like small people, retail money. Wholesale CBDC, that's for like moving billions at a time. So for some reason, Swiss in particular, the government is not going to actually make money for the little people. They're going to make a wholesale one, okay? And it's going to be smart contracted out, programmable money. You're going to see, and a lot of countries are going to copy Switzerland. Don't think America's not going to. They will. That's why I'm reading it. If it's coming out of Luxembourg is where the big fucking dogs of the world live. Like the royal families that have been like rich for like hundreds, thousands of years, running shit, dynasties and shit. Okay, families that are rich that go over 1,000 years live in Luxembourg. They're calling shots. I want to wake some people up. They're calling shots. Switzerland, this report is steering the world where it's going to go. That's why I'm reading this. Well, Crypto Hope, we don't live in Switzerland. No, but Switzerland runs the fucking world. That's why we're reading this report, because coming soon to a theater near you, okay? All this shit ends up coming back. Fourth paragraph. Switzerland, biggest banks will be required to support IP 2024 or 2024. The IP system will make it possible to settle payments instantly. IP stands for instant payment. Can you say XLM, XDC, and XRP? All these are together. There's R3 in this report. We're going over that. Anytime you deal with stocks, bonds, derivatives, shit, that's R3. And you know why? Probably Switzerland's not going after retail CBDCs, because that's probably where Stellar comes in. And they're like, you know what? Let's just let Stellar do it. That's my opinion. Just saying. Because all three of these are going to fit. XRP is going to be the wholesale payment. They said they aren't going to, right now, they're not working as the retail right now, because I think they're just going to use Stellar, basically. They're going to just have Stellar build it for them, or build it on top of whatever it is. They're going to have Stellar build it. Now, a lot of this report talks about trade and stocks, bonds, derivatives. That's where the R3 comes in. So all three cryptos. Well, Crypto Hope, which crypto would I ever get? Buy all of them. I mean, they're all going to be used. Let me take a quick short break, answer any questions, and move on. Let's see. Hold on. Henry Brown says, I posted the UBS link. Okay, cool. Shredder, aka Gal, gifted one Crypto Hulk member, and EIE was gifted. Welcome. From freshman to sophomore, says Jeremy. Jeremy, thanks for your donation to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Hulk is solving the puzzle. I'm showing you how I'm showing you how the future is going to be. Pretty much everything in my show from day one. Is it enough to have only XRP? And I think I just answered that question 2 minutes ago. But yeah, my show has been all about showing you the future, and it's been coming true for about 3 years now. Okay, now we're in the 5th paragraph, and we're still on page 4, I believe. Let me take a look. Yeah, still on page 4. Okay, 5th paragraph. Central and commercial banks around the world are conducting pilot projects to create wholesale CBDCs. Now remember, XRP is wholesale. The BIS, the Bank of International Settlements Innovation Hub, is directing it all. We've already gone over the BIS in different things. It's all about Ripple, Stellar. Like, it all just repeats itself. They test different ones, Ethereum and whatever it might be, but it all comes back to the ISO 20022 cryptos, as I call them, okay? Whether it's Algorand, they're all mixed in. They all have functions, okay? That's why, probably, honestly, there's only maybe 12 good cryptos, and that's it. The rest of them, if they're not ISOs and shit, I'm not messing with them. There's that. Now we're going to page 5. Let me look on my thing here. We'll go to page 5. Okay. Stable, I think first paragraph. I'm going to blend the first and second paragraphs together on this. Here we go. Stable coins already exist for certain market participants, not for us poor people over there. Privately issued digital currencies linked to traditional currencies are referred to as stable coins. Let's go over this again. Privately issued digital currency. So the governments don't make stable coins. Private companies do. According to this, privately issued digital currencies that are linked to traditional money, that's a stable coin by their definition, okay? Now, in Switzerland, you have something called the SIX Digital Exchange. Now, here's where the R3 or the crypto XDC comes in. SIX Digital Exchange in Switzerland offers stable coins fully backed, by reserves within their closed ecosystems. Okay. So in Switzerland, this particular SIX Digital Exchange, remember now, it's a private company. It issued a stable coin, and it decided to back it with whatever on their stock exchange. Okay. So this is new. I have not heard of any place in the world doing this. I got to think about that. This is the first time I've heard of it. This is the future right here. Do you see this? This is the future where they're backing a private stable coin with securities and shit. All right. Now, the paper does call into question if it's backed by securities, and Switzerland's going to figure out a way so they don't have to make you register as a whatever, that's going to be they're working on it right now. There's no laws. So you're kind of in a free space. So Switzerland's going to make it to where, it's a stable coin, even though it's based on securities, but we're not going to make you get like a license, a special license to be a broker or some shit or whatever. So that's also in the paper. I didn't go over that. I'm just telling you right now. Swiss banks are involved with, you're going to like this one, Finality, FNALTY. You can look that one up. FNALTY. I have a link up here too for later to show you. Okay. Finality. It's a project for a wholesale CBDC based payments system. That's R3. When you look up Finality, do it later, not now. I got the link up there anyway. You're not going to miss out. That's R3. Finality is all about R3 Corda, which is the XDC crypto token. So, crypto hook. Should I get R3? Should I get XDC? Buy all three. Buy one. It doesn't matter to me. Like, you're going to be rich no matter what the fuck you do, okay? I'm just showing you here. But the stable coin is not available to the public. Oh, yeah. So right now, that's how it is. There might be stable coins that are securities. I'm showing you right now. This is probably the first. What I'm showing you now is this SIX Digital Exchange is probably the first company in the world to have a stable coin that's backed with securities. Yeah, but it's not available to the public. I thought that was interesting. But of course, you learn here on Crypto Hulk channel, paying your $5, right? The big money. Pay me the big money. Next, we're going to paragraph 3. We're still on page 5. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let me get this set. Here's my notes. Efforts to regulate stablecoins are moving quickly. Now, this article was published 2 days ago. It's not an article, it's a white paper. A white paper is something that the tech people print, they put it in print form, or now it's digital, whatever, and it explains their technology so average, somewhat people like us can understand. That's a white paper. Let's continue. In the global debate on the regulation, there is a consensus that stable coins for the general public must be issued by institutions like banks that are properly regulated and supervised in order to preserve financial stability and to ensure investor protection. I'm going to read this again. This one, okay, I'm kind of like a little excited here. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. But I know Ripple's going to save us. So, what we got going on here, everybody, is they're shutting down all the global exchanges. This is massive. This part, page 5, third paragraph, that's the money shot. They're telling us they're going to shut down all the exchanges. Well, how do we know, Crypto Hulk? Because let me read this again. In the global debate on the regulation, now remember, global regulations. I told you this is going to happen. It's all coming from the top. Like, they're going to determine global regulation. The top is going to determine it, not some country. I've already shown you this. If you don't get this fucking call from these people at the top, you ain't going to have crypto regs. You're not doing it on your own, okay? These people at the top, I've been going over these different big reports with you, like the money, I forgot the name of these agencies. They're the ones calling all the shots. The BIS, it mentions some of them here. Okay, in the global debate on the regulation of digital means of payment, crypto, on the global debate of crypto. Notice how I never use the word crypto anymore? In the global debate on the regulation of cryptocurrencies, there is no consensus. Like, there's no agreement that stable coins for the general public, there is a consensus, meaning that they agree that stable coins will be issued by banks, okay? Or let's use the word institutions that are properly regulated and supervised. Crypto.com, right now that I know of, is not globally regulated. See, we're talking globally. Who's ever selling crypto now, your day is coming. They're going to shut you the fuck down. It's over, okay? What did I say? From day one on my channel, 3 years ago, I predicted what? You're going to have 100 crypto exchanges, and guess what? Next day, you'll have 10. And who will those be? Wells Fargo, Citibank, JP Morgan. Have I not said that for 3 years? Have I not predicted this 3 years ago? Now it's going to happen. I'm showing you. Everything on my fucking show comes true. I can't tell you the dates, but I can tell you it's going to happen, and it's happening now. So for 3 fucking years, I want you to think, all these dumbasses on YT selling you the Udemy course, and you're going to go on this exchange and set your price. You ain't doing a fucking thing. I've been telling you that. All these people have been a fucking scam with their courses and all this stupid ass fucked up shit. I've been saying you're not going to be a stockbroker, dude. You're not buying the dip and selling this and you're not doing a fucking thing except acting like a fucking retard, okay? I've been saying and telling your stupid ass for 3 years, over 3 years, of shit was going to happen. Now it looks like, gee, Crypto Hulk, looks like you're right. Well, it looks like I'm right. I've always been right. Fucking dumbasses. Okay. There's that. Let me go down. Oh, you're going to love the next one. Here we go. So now I'm telling you, I'm calling it, and a half or 3. I've called it 3 years ago. All the exchanges will be shut down, except the top banks are going to own it. The same people that are running shit now are still going to be running shit. You ain't going to have 100 exchanges. You're going to have Citibank's exchange, JP Morgan. You'll see. You'll be like, fuck, man, this crypto Hulk guy, that's the best fucking $5 I ever spent. Let's read the next portion here. This is where Citibank, and some other banks are going to control all the country's monies. Oh, yeah. It's right here. I don't need to lie about it. I'm going to show you right here. No other channel's showing you this. They're talking about gold cards and art paintings and how to get fucking ass raped in crypto. If functionality and convenience... So what's happening is this. Countries are afraid. If they make a crypto or something that no one's going to want it, or they're going to lose their sovereignty or something. So if functionality and convenience cause a shift away from national currencies towards other ones, so countries are afraid that people will shift away from their money and go after another country's money, okay? This can lead to unwanted dependencies and drawbacks for monetary and economic policy. Now, here we go. In this context, the Regulated Liability Network, also known as the RLN. So now we have a Regulated Liability Network. Well, what is that? It's a project by Citibank, Ripple partner, by the way, and other banks, which I'm sure are Ripple partners, that could assume the function of a transaction platform. Think of the XRP ledger. The function of a transaction platform for regulated national digital securities. Now remember, you can build on top of the XRP ledger, layer 1, 2, 3. You can build on it. What I'm telling you from what I see here, Citibank is building on top of the XRP ledger to have a proprietary global government money platform. That's what I'm seeing right here. Citibank could assume the function of a platform. They're going to be controlling the world's money. I already told you this. This whole thing of Ripple and XRP, it's a 3-letter agency. No one else is talking about this except me. I'm like the only person out here talking about all this stuff instead of art paintings and shit. But our government designed Ripple and XRP to save our fucking asses, all right? This whole Ripple thing, here's the funny part. All these people on YT and all these other channels talk about Ripple every day and have no idea it's a front. It's a fake company the government propped up. Nobody's talking about that except this channel. Call me a conspirator theorist. I know that I'm right, okay? This whole, like I told you, I used to work in the Department of Justice. I was at the Sheriff's Department. And we go to this flower shop one time. That's the front. And you go in through there was probably another door to get in. It's so many years ago, I can't remember, like 25 years ago. But we went into the flower shop and went through some left-right doors and hallways. And they open it up. It looks like a James Bond laboratory in there. They're making all kinds of shit. And I'm like, dude, where are we? I thought we were in the flower shop. I didn't call him dude. I said, Sergeant, whatever. What are we? He's like, this is a crime lab. It's a secret crime lab. I'm like, dude, this is cool. Well, I didn't call him dude, but I'm like, man, this is cool. And we looked around, and everybody in there's like Department of Justice, California, DOJ, and they're working away. And I'm like, wow, man. So that's what Ripple is. Okay. If you can't see it, you're blind. There's no way Ripple's a real company. No. It's the Save Our Ass company. So there you go with Citibank. They're getting set up with some other Ripple banks. I'm almost positive. Ripple partner banks. And the government of the United States is really controlling the money of all the world. That's the thing. I'm sorry if you're from another country and you're like, damn it, United States got SWIFT. Now they come up with this. Yeah, this is a replacement. Swift will be there working, but this is the new power for America to dominate the entire world again. We're not losing power in the world. I know it's going to look like it first. I'm just letting you know we're going to lose a couple battles and stuff. But in the end, maybe in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years, this controls and dominates the entire world. Pretty much, it's the United States using a front company, Ripple, appearing to look like a normal bank business, which it's not, appearing to get set up to control the global economies of all the world, controlling all their money, controlling countries' actual currency money. Very interesting find, Crypto Hulk. Yes. At that point, I'm going to take a short break to read some questions. We're going to go back. Uh-oh. I see the red there. Somebody dropped some serious motivation there. But hold on. Let me see. Gordon. I got to back it up to make sure. So I got Jeremy's in there. Okay. Gordon, Logan. Gordon says, hey, Hulk, keep up the good work, champ, from England. Watch every show from start to finish. Gordon, you're going to be so well educated. You are so well educated. You know more than like most all these people on like crypto platforms. If you watch this show, it's like a fucking college course, boot camp put together. I teach you stuff and I get a bunch of cussing and swearing going at the same time. All right. Angel Hendricks, thanks for your donation to the channel. Once this once in a lifetime opportunity takes off and we part ways, I will buy my first house, and in my house, I will have a Hulk statue somewhere for you. Wow, that's totally cool. Don't start making me cry now. Joe Leho. Joe, hoo-wee, thank you very much. Let's see. Good evening to everybody. Listen to this man if you're new. Don't waste time. If you haven't bought any crypto, get it now. Hulk, thank you, brother. I'm trying to teach him. I'm trying to give him the best fucking info I can. Deep dive in this and that. We're at the end. We're at the end of all this pain. My show just brings straight facts, and I'm showing you how it goes down. These other channels, they don't give a fuck, all right? Fresh Prince of Vegas. Welcome to the members video live stream. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We're going to be so rich, says Charles Looney. Wake up, people. Wake 2 people up today with no resistance. Ripple effect all over the... Okay, back to this. Ooh, we got to get back to work. Global payment. So now we're at page 6. First paragraph. A digital Swiss franc must resemble conventional deposits as much as possible. Okay, here's where it starts to get a little not good. So governments don't want to get left behind. Governments want to continue to make their money and for us to be dependent upon it, okay? So they're trying to make crypto, CBDC, I'm calling it crypto. Switzerland is going to make its crypto as close to real money as they can because they've got to control us. They got to get us dependent on their money and not the Mexican peso or something else, okay? Or Facebook coming up with their Libra money, okay, which is not anymore, but I'm just saying. So Switzerland is trying to figure out how can the governments of the world maintain control over us, and that's with programmable money, okay? Here's where the slavery stuff starts coming in. First paragraph. Commercial banks in developed economies have for many years provided their clients, you know what, I'm not going to read that because it takes too long. Swiss franc must resemble conventional deposits as much as possible, at least from an economics perspective. They're trying to not do away with money because money is how they tie us to the government, okay? So the second paragraph, the DT is programmable money, i.e. a purely digital form of Swiss franc that can be enhanced with programmable functions. Here's where the slavery comes. It should be based on a public blockchain. So can we say XRP ledger was given to the World Wide Web? That's what they're talking about. A public blockchain is the XRP ledger. The most widespread form of DLT and smart contract features. Smart contracts are generally open source and thus transparent, so the government can see everything we do. I'm going to skip. They talk about in paragraph 3 down below that there should be widespread deployment with this new money system, trusted widely, processed on a platform that is compatible globally. The interoperability of the XRP ledger. Think about this, interoperability. That's what's going to be the number one. Everything will build on top of the XRP ledger. Not that XRP and the XRP ledger can do everything. No, you can build on it to do everything, okay? Here's where we're at. It should have no incompatibility issues. There should be no way that if the mining, like Bitcoin has mining, if half those people shut down, like they're not going with Bitcoin. They're going with the crypto and a platform that doesn't have issues, that's compatible, that can speak every language. They also mention in this paragraph, atomic settlement. Guess what? That's a Ripple word right there. Atomic settlement. Now they're telling us, now they're not necessarily discussing R3, which is XDC crypto. Now they're kind of moving back because remember, XDC, R3 is more into stocks, bonds, derivatives, that kind of thing. So now we're talking about money now. So they're kind of going away from the talk of the XDC crypto. This DLT, oh, here we go. Now they're talking about R3 again. Here we go. This DLT must allow the settling of bonds, structured products, shares, and derivatives. That's where all these cryptos come together. So first they're talking about XRP ledger, but then they're talking about it has to be atomic, which I think both of those are. But then that's where the R3 comes in with all the stocks, bonds, derivatives. There you go. They're putting it all together right there. Page 7. Let's go down to page 7 and see what we can get into here. Read the first paragraph. Unfortunately, many private stable coins are anything but stable because they're not adequately backed. You know where this is going? Backing of stable coins with precious metals and shit, and with stocks, bonds, derivatives, land, or because providers make claims about their reserves and stable coins that are simply not true. Moreover, they are unlikely to gain broad acceptance because they lack the official and regulated nature of conventional money. So this new money that's going to come out, it's going to be regulated, okay? An alternative that guarantees the required reliability and enjoys sufficiently broad legitimation. Bitcoin's not going to ever be this at all. People who buy that are so, it's sad. It's really fucking sad. They're talking here about the future of money, describing the platform, describing what it does. None of that is Bitcoin and Ethereum really at all, okay? There are some uses for Ethereum, but they'll find out there's better. These banks are using Ethereum to test with, but they'll find out later it's not, there's better alternatives. It's basically showing us in this first paragraph that almost all these fake cryptos are going bye-bye. Oh, was that the last? That was the first page. Here's the last page. Now we're going to go to the second paragraph. Hold on a sec. So the DT, the deposit token, so they're calling it a deposit token. So in Switzerland, they're going to have something called a deposit token. It's money. It's going to be backed. It's like a stable coin and these kinds of things. It's wholesale. That's what they're doing with this in this particular area here. Again, regulated and adequately supervised. Second paragraph, they are adding smart contracts. So this is the second paragraph. They're adding smart contracts to money to try to tie it to their own sovereignty, their own money. It makes sense why they mentioned earlier how they want this new money to be like the old money, okay? This is how we all don't end up with a one world money. Okay, so all the countries of the world now are concerned about a one world money. So that's why they're making their own money for their own sovereignty. So you can have your own country, your own money, your own language, and this and that. So they're making smart contracts on this money to keep control of it and to make sure it's kept in a certain area. Maybe they want you to spend it a certain way. Maybe you can only buy it. Maybe the American dollar, okay, maybe the Swiss dollar, the Swiss franc, they program it to where maybe you can't buy shit in other countries with it. There you have it, right? So that maybe that, or maybe they do. I mean, that's all with smart contracts. I don't have all the answers on all that. Let's go to page 8. Page 7, page 8. Here we go. The deposit token as a vehicle for payments. Okay, page 8. We're going under the section that is the DT, deposit token as a vehicle for payments. Smart contracts could be used to enable the direct transfer of ownership of a car when it's sold. So, look, that's putting somebody out of business. So you go buy a car from somebody, you got your phone, they got your phone, you push some buttons, bam, you own it. They got your crypto, you're driving off in the car, it's already been registered with the DMV and everything. They don't need those people anymore at the DMV to read documents. They're all gone. They're fired. Okay? Just letting you know what technology is doing. The deposit token could be used for micropayments, such as pay-per-use license fee. So you go to a website, you want to read a magazine article, they charge you per minute or whatever it might be. So that's what crypto will be used for. And all the people that deal with the billing departments of those companies, they're all out of a job as well. Last paragraph on page 8. DLT based financial use case could be allowing users to lend. Okay. So you and me, these digital ledger based financial use cases are going to allow us to lend and borrow money. So people might say, what do you do with your crypto? I'm going to become a bank. Haven't I been saying that for 3 years now? I'm going to become a bank. So I will lend and borrow money or assets or trade assets or derivatives. So that's in this last paragraph right there. Users can lend, borrow, trade, derivatives, all this stuff. That's what they're talking about. Page 11. I didn't find much use for all these things they're talking about here. So I just went to page 11. I read through them and didn't find them that I have to go over them. The Swiss money, the deposit token, should operate on a public blockchain. And again, I'm going to say that's with the World Wide Web Consortium. The same people that own the internet now have the XRP ledger. That's what's brought up here. They're going to run on the ledger. Let's go to page 16. Pretty much done. 15, 16. Okay. And that's what I went over. If you look at where it says SBA member banks, again, that's where we started off. UBS Bank. 2 of the 5 banks that made this are Ripple partners. I have to look to see if Credit Suisse is a Ripple partner. If they are, that's like over half of these banks are Ripple partners. Now, we've got to have some proof. So, DBS Bank The first one I'm going to show you is DBS Bank. I already showed you they're a Ripple partner. Now I'm going to show you that what they're doing also is they're tokenizing like securities. DBS Bank to launch full-service digital exchange, providing tokenization, trading, and custody for digital assets. So this bank goes to Singapore. It's a Ripple partner. If you remember, I had an article from yesterday. Ripple is an official partner with Singapore Exchange. BNY Mellon, a Ripple partner, as well, is in on this deal. BNY Mellon goes over to Singapore, works with Ripple. They put together Singapore's foreign exchange for that government. Here's DBS Bank working with them as well. Pretty cool. Next article. We've got, let me do a copy and a paste. What do we got here? DBS Bank, Ripple partner, works with JP Morgan, Ripple partner, and Temasek to establish platform to interbank value movements in a new digital era. So here all these three are working together. They're all getting ready to put their crypto platforms together to sell it globally. Crypto's not going anywhere. These big whale banks, JP Morgan's like the top 3 bank in the world, if not number 1. They're joining with these other exchanges and banks because they're going to be selling crypto and getting so dang rich just like us, okay? I'm not afraid of some fucking court trial. I can't report on a fake court trial like these other channels can. I can't do that to you. I have a conscience. Copy. Here's the next one. Paste. Let's see what this is. It's from Tron Weekly. DBS Bank joins Ripple partner R3. This is about 3 years ago. DBS Bank, Ripple partner, they joined R3 as a partner because R3 is a Ripple partner. They used to be, but they pretty much are, let's say. And they started something called the Contour Finance Network. See how it's all tied in together? But I've got more. Now, JP Morgan, sometimes these companies don't want to admit who they're hopping into bed with business-wise. Look what we got here. Now, this is dated December 2020. That's the same month that Ripple gets sued by the SEC. That same month, what happens? I think before the trial, before there's even a paper filed, ex-JP Morgan regulatory executive joins Ripple's board. Whoa, her name is Sandy O'Connor. Sandy O'Connor is JP Morgan's best. Her job is regulations, keeping JP Morgan out of trouble. What do you think is going to happen in this Ripple trial? You think Ripple's getting in trouble when JP Morgan sends over their shark? I don't think so. Next article. Copy and a paste. Look at this one. JP Morgan joins forces with Ripple partner in the United Arab Emirates. And what this is, it's the Al Fardan exchange. And they're joining with this exchange because they'll be sending money all over the world, okay, using the XRP ledger. Okay, here's an article about R3. Now, this is XDC crypto in case some people want to know. Some people haven't really heard. You don't hear a whole lot about R3. Well, you are going to hear it on my channel. Let's go over what R3 is a little bit. Some of you guys might want to buy some of that XDC crypto. I want you to go down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th paragraph. We're going to go over 8, 9, and 10 right now. Here it starts. Finality, A-L-I-T-Y. Finality has been dubbed the XRP killer by dumb people. It was founded to create a cross-border settlement framework among participating banks that will utilize a fiat-pegged currency. The blockchain firm sits in the middle of the transaction flow process using its utility settlement coin, a lot like Ripple's XRP. R3, here we go. This is the XDC crypto. R3 is a private company that operates the distributed ledger group that works on blockchain-related matters in the financial industry. In 2021, the firm linked its open source blockchain solution to Swift's payment standard framework at a proof of concept stage. So now we know, look, Swift ain't going nowhere. All these dumbasses on YT saying all this stuff, they're fucking lying. And if they're not lying, they have no fucking idea and they need to watch my show so I can school them. So you got Finality, which is basically R3 technology. R3 technology is also XRP technology. See, these authors that write this shit, Finality has been dubbed the XRP killer. This fucking ass clown, who wrote this article? I got to congratulate him. Rick Steves. Rick Steves from June 2021. Rick, you are a dick head. So you don't have brains in your head. You have dicks in your head. You're a dickhead. Let me break this down because good old Rick doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Finality is a company that has a coin that sits in the middle between transactions of like securities, these kind of trade situations, right? So Finality is made from R3. R3 and XRP were partners at one point. They share proprietary information. What Rick doesn't know is asshole from his elbow, okay? What Rick doesn't know is Finality is XRP and R3 put together, you dumb shit, okay? These people who write these articles are so fucking stupid. Let's move on. Okay, now let me copy and paste this. Now, we talked in the article about how Citibank and some other banks are going to be controlling the world's global money platform. Okay, so Citibank's going to make their own proprietary platform that all the world's banks are going to run on. Okay. But what we got here, 2 years ago, January 19th, 2021, just in, Citibank extends its partnership with Ripple. How you like me now, right? Well, G Crypto Hulk, shit, you really know your stuff, mister. Like, really, mister, you're a smarty pants, aren't you? Citibank is one of the top 3 banks in the world, along with JP Morgan. Both of these two asshole banks are Ripple partners. And here we got proof right here. Citibank just extends partnership with Ripple. So, all the world's governments, banks are going to run on Ripple. Ripple will have the control of how Ripple will have the platform. Ripple, aka U.S. government, undercover, by the way. The U.S. government will again have control, like they have control of SWIFT. We're going to have control of this new money system. All the banks are going to have their own crypto, their own currencies, but it's going to run on a Ripple platform with Citibank and all the top banks in the world pretty much operating the day-to-day show. How you like them apples? That's some pretty cool shit there, Crypto Hulk. Wow. And that is all. That's all the news I got. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes, and I'm pretty much done. Let me check some comments here. Smarty Pants, do you eat the red ones last? I think that's a candy. I don't, Smarty Pants. Is that like sweet and sour candy or something? I have no idea. Smash the like button. We got 625 people in the house. That's pretty good for 1 hour and 4 minutes. You guys must like punishment because that's a long fucking time to watch a show. Great show, Hulk. Till the next one. Not saying that is Nasara is coming from, maybe. Kind of late for the show. I think chicken nuts for brains. Control the future. Nicholas M. Thank you very much for your donation, Nicholas. I appreciate that. Thank you for your research. So Larry J says, thank you for your research and insight, Hulk. Awesome show. You know what? I do this show. I purposely try to dig. I had a whole nother show lined up, but then it's all up on my screen. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a lot of tabs up there for I'll do that for the morning show. I'm going to do a morning show at about 6:30 in the morning tomorrow. That show will start in about 11 hours from right now. 11 hours from right now. But I saw this article and I'm like, my God, this is like a deep dive about how Citibank's taken over with the other banks, how they're controlling all the banks in the whole world. They're going to be running shit on their platform. I was like, wow. And then I learned in this article that all these exchanges will be destroyed, like I predicted. So I was like, wow, it's a good feeling to know that stuff that I predict comes true. But all these banks are going to be the ones selling the cryptos on top of the United States positioned Ripple platform. All these currencies will be controlled by the United States. Very interesting. Epic episode. And with that, I got to go. I got to start making a show for tomorrow. And I got to get me some whiskey. No, I think tonight will be Gatorade and some vodka. That'll be it. Good night. And I'll see y'all in about 11 hours from right now.